Okay, we should be going live here. Everything should be popping up right now. Looks like it is. I don't think Kitty Cat's going to be leaving us alone today. Let me get the tweet out and the Discord message and all that out so everyone knows that we are live and we're going to get into the live stream today. If you are watching this later on a video, welcome to see you. Welcome to see you. Thanks for coming. Welcome to see me and kind of see you maybe if you leave a comment, I guess. So welcome to the live stream today. We're going to be doing a couple things, namely chatting with viewers as we always do, doing a little grinding in Diablo Immortal, talking about updates, etc. We also have a couple smaller announcements today that I want to mention, which we will go over briefly once we start getting people in the chat today here. So welcome to the stream today. Looks like we got a good amount of people already showing up in the chat. That's pretty great. And welcome, welcome, welcome. So, all good stuff today. No negative news, nothing bad. Pretty much all good stuff today. So, just heads up on that right off the bat. Let me get my message out in my Discord, and we're going to get going. Thanks so much for coming by, everybody. Okay, there we go. Okay, and there we go. Everything should be out. Okay, so, welcome. Let me do the shout-outs in the chat before we get into actually talking about what's going on today. Here, man, we got a lot of people showing up already. Welcome, welcome. This is very, very quick response from everybody. Good morning or afternoon, I suppose. It's afternoon where I'm at anyway. From Alaska, and it's 1:30 p.m. here today. Okay, so a couple things. Kyra Mobile's coming out today. And should be out in an hour or two. He should be coming out soon, which is dope. Excited for that. So he's going to be hanging out with us today. And we also have, which is part of the announcement today. I have two announcements to make today that we're going to get into. Let me do the shout outs here. So if you want a shout out in the chat, just say me in the chat, and I'll go through and do my thanks to the people that are showing up today. And it's really good to see you guys today. I'm feeling pretty good today, by the way. So, what did I do with my... You know why I'm feeling good today? Because I ordered... Check this out. One moment here. Aha! I got new red bows. They're going to give me wings for the day. That's right, chat. I got wings. Alright. Okay. Cheesy pun aside. Climb back into my chair here. Alright. I see all the people that want to shout in the chat. Hit the like button for me. Let's get going. Let's see here. Where are we with the... Okay. Let's do the shout-outs. Oh, man, we got a lot of these. Okay, I'm going to get through these. You ready? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, coming in to the chat from all over the world, we have Darth Microtransaction in Anchorage, Alaska. Not Anchorage, now we're outside of it. Tyler Smith, Sipsine T, and Sharp, Mark Joyner, Tom C. West, Gothric, Said Ward, Abo Lopez, and Sharp, Ango Martinez, Devin Stout, Cohen, Grand Boys, the Sembo Dragon, Igor Laura, Hazard's here. Hazard, how are you doing, man? He's supposed to be sending me a drone. Woohoo! Paganist, Jose, Carlos, Heathguard, and Brandon Wilson, Dreadpocalypse, Francis Fortin, me. Thrakis, Rob, Brendan, and who else do we got here? Puny God, Tyler Smith, Red Rum, Igor, I already said your name, Veldshot, Rage, Shadow Legends is here, ladies and gentlemen. We have a famous Diablo player, Rooster Foe! Rip eardrums. Vesium, Triome, and... Okay, that's about all of them. Did I get all of them? Did I get all of them, chat? I got as many as I could, alright? I tried. I took a shot at it, okay? I tried. Funny how you didn't even try to say my family name. Law-Icky! Law-Icky. Alright, I don't know, man. I tried. Come on now. You can't hold me to it. Welcome. Welcome to the stream today. Okay, so let's talk about the fun stuff. We got a couple fun things to talk about here. Okay. So, oh, I see. There's the likes. I just had to say your name to get you guys to like the button. There we go. Now they're pouring in, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to be famous. So there's a couple, things to mention today. One of them is me and my buddy have started a podcast that we have recorded episodes for, and they're going to be coming out every Tuesday. It's called the Two Brothers Podcast. I have a link to it. The first episode will be out today, as a matter of fact. I'm going to put that there in the chat and pin it. So go subscribe to that if you want to see this. It is not just about gaming. It's everything. We talk TV shows, you know, try to avoid politics, religion, all the shit that people don't want to hear about. But we talk about basically everything else. Okay? So it's pretty much two white dudes with a microphone, all right? Pretty standard stuff here. And we're going to be doing that every single week, every Tuesday. That's going to be coming up. So we need 100 subscribers there. That way we can do the podcast live, or else it will not let us do the podcast live. So if you want to see more, DM there. Kyra Mobile is going to be out here before too much longer, and will be joining us as well. And we have one other announcement here to get into as well. Let me see if I can get this pulled up here. Actually, we got a couple more announcements, to be honest. We got a bunch of them today. Okay. The other thing is, if you guys have not seen this yet, I think I can get this on screen here. Hold on one moment. If you guys haven't seen this yet, we are... Bang! There it is. Check this guy out, all right? So check this out. So this is my van life channel, okay? Which I haven't posted a video in 3 months, because if you don't know what this is, let me show you real quick here. So if you haven't seen this...
Day one, pulling out of the lot.
I don't know if you've seen this or not, but I am building a Sprinter van into a tiny home mini YouTube studio in which we're going to be going to conventions and shit. So basically, there's a bunch of videos out here of me actually converting the van. I don't think that... I don't think a lot of you actually know this. I mean, the channel's only got 400 subscribers, but this channel's been up there like over 6 months now. We've been building this van, and we are starting to get to the spot where that van is just about complete, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to lie. By the way, we have the possibility of this being a very good live stream, because we've got almost 200 people, and we started streaming 7 minutes ago. So the amount of chats and likes we're getting, they must be sending this live stream everywhere. So keep hitting the like button for me. It's going to help a lot. But YouTube show stuff aside, let's go back to this. So this is basically, what kind of van is it? It is a 2016 Sprinter van.
6'1",
so basically, it is the 170-inch high top, and we did the modeling already. We figured out what the layout's going to look like. We've already done all this portion of it, and I have some footage to show you guys. I wanted to show you here. I'm gonna pull up my Twitch here. Let me see if I can dig down. So this is my Twitch channel where we stream on sometimes. Let's see, how do I do this? I think I go to video producer. I want to show you guys something here, which was pretty exciting. DM Van Build Studio. I think it's this one. I turned the stream off right. Okay, so I've been doing these. Yeah, this should go to the VOD page. Okay. Okay, so check this out.
Running okay.
You can actually watch these. But these are going to be going. We are having a new update. And, oh, check this out, by the way. Look at it. It's a haha, my outfit. You can see it's the Darth branded outfit. Pretty good meme there, right? So, this here, we made...
right here, but we're going to...
this is my brother.
This is all going to get covered up by a big plate for the shore power.
My brother's
we're going to sand all that out. We'll do a...
So this is the countertops. That's like a wood countertop, and we're doing like a fake marble and stuff top here. So we've got all this footage. We put the fan in. The lights were recent. Actually, let me pull up my Twitter here. I got the video I want to show you guys for the lights. Did you decide which converter? We did. So that's part of what I want to talk about here today for you guys. Let's see here. I got to look through all my notifications, find it. I think it's this one. Okay, so check this out as well. I want to show you guys this. Okay. And I'm going to get caught up in the chat here. Okay. So we have... One moment here. Let me try to get this where you guys can see it. Okay. Check this out, all right?
Ready? Okay. Let there be light.
So the lights are in, boys.
Brightness, lower, higher. We have white light. We have yellow light. We are go for launch. basically, is what it looks like.
So we got
remote control is
wireless
in,
flights.
switches working. Switches working. There we go. So.
And we got the walls about on. So basically, this van, I want to show you guys this before we get into the gameplay and stuff today, because I want to show you how far we've come. Like, this start of this, and I got it, this has copyright music in it, so but the start of this van looked like this, okay? It looked like this, and all these walls, we had to remove all the walls, all the insulation, rust-proof the whole inside, and basically redo all the insulation, redo all the rust-proofing. And the concept behind this, if you're wondering, if you're like, damn, this is so off-brand for you. So we actually had this idea literally years ago. Okay, years ago, back right when we were starting Raid Shadow Legends, we basically had this kind of, not really a meme concept, but kind of a meme concept, where essentially what we decided to do was, I'm explaining this terrible. Start over, I'm going to explain this again. Scrap all of that. Years ago, we were joking around with the chat when I was live streaming on Twitch that essentially, wouldn't it be funny if we had a van, okay, and this was completely like hypothetical. We had a van and we built the van into like a mobile YouTube studio and then traveled the US, like talking to all the different content creators that I know and interviewing them or whatever, shit like that. So that was just an idea that we had forever ago. Well, fast forward to this day and age, my brother and his lady actually do that. They actually have a van in this day and age. They've been doing it for a couple years now. And so the concept was like, hey, you guys are actually like kind of building this. So long story short was we found this kind of decent deal on a van, on this Sprinter van. And then we decided like, let's actually try it. Because the reality is all I've been seeing here, and there's a lot of comments from the games I play and stuff. There's a lot of comments where it's like, don't you get bored just playing mobile games like for 5 years straight and stuff? And the answer to that is yes, I do actually. And so I kind of wanted to try some other stuff. So this is sort of a little bit of a, and this has been a 6-month plus project that is off and on. It takes time. You got to order the parts. You got to do all this stuff. And so this has been a long con project that I have barely even mentioned. I think I did a community post one time that I talked about this, which got us some subscribers and all that on the channel, but I have barely talked about this concept at all, and it's almost at the point here. I'm going to copy this link to this video here. Go to subscribe to that channel if you want updates, because the editor's actually working on an update video right now, because it is significantly changed. And I haven't talked about this really in the last 6 months. I think the last video we did about this one was this one where you could kind of see me still tearing out insulation. We hadn't put the framing on. We hadn't done any of the low E. We hadn't run any wires. We hadn't done any of that stuff. So the concept behind this is that I'm not going anywhere and I'm not changing any of my content and I'm not going to live out of this van. But you might see some additional DM like IRL type of shit happening sooner rather than later. More than likely this summer. And so it's starting to get to the point where it's like, okay, I'm going to start mentioning it a little bit to you guys. So if you have any interest in me outside of just whatever game I'm playing, because I know there's some people that still watch me even though I don't play the game they play anymore or whatever, right? Like, there is other stuff that I'm working on that I'm trying to incorporate it into, which will be fun as well. So we have that's coming up. And then we also have, obviously, we have I'm going to pull this up right here. Bear with me one moment while I get the link. And then we have that. And then we have the official launch of the Two Brothers podcast, okay? Which this right here looks like we're up to 21 subscribers. We need 100 subscribers on this or else we can't do it live. So we have, those are two things that are happening right now that's a little bit expanding in terms of like the reach, in terms of what content we are creating. So this one you can't see anything here right now, but this video will be uploaded today. We are going to be having this video right here is going live today if you are looking for it. Okay, so sub to that channel if you want to see the van life stuff. This is DM Van Life. You can actually find it on my main page. If you literally go to my main page here, I'll show you. You can find it here as well under channels. You can find it right there as well if you want to subscribe to it. These are all like my other disposable channels that I use sometimes. And you can just click on it right there and you can find all these. So I haven't had video in 3 months. Video's coming back up. Okay, so that's kind of the update on a couple cool little more fun things. Not necessarily the, the main, we're not changing direction or anything up there. So now let's address a couple more questions that we're having. So the other one is Diablo 4 is coming, and I've been seeing a lot of people concerned that I'm going to, like, absolutely quit Immortal when Diablo 4 comes out, especially after the video I made yesterday where I was, like, ranting about PvP. I make rant videos, and if you've been watching me a while, you know I'll make rant videos. When I get pissed at something, I'm just going to make a video ranting about it. I'm not quitting Immortal. I've said this before, still not quitting Immortal. Diablo 4 is coming out, and over the beta weekends, which will be the 17th, the weekend of the 17th, and the weekend of the 25th, those 2 weekends that are coming out here, those weekends are going to be 100% focused on Diablo 4. So you're going to see like 3-4 days in a row of Diablo 4 content, all right, from me on this channel about Diablo 4, because I'm going to be covering the whatever class I'm playing. There will be some live streams, etc. Where there's going to be a lot of Diablo 4 content coming sooner rather than later, okay? There will be a 3-month gap between when the beta ends and when Diablo 4 starts, okay? So we're going to cover a lot of D4 over the next 2 weekends, okay? But then we have 3 months of nothing but Immortal while we're waiting on D4 to actually launch, okay? So just to get ahead of all the comments, they're going to be like, DM's transitioning to D4? Yes, for the 2 weekends. Then we have 3 months of Diablo Immortal again. Then D4 launches, and we'll see where it goes from there, because that will be 1 year straight of Immortal content. I think that's pretty fair. Makes sense. I want to play D4 for myself. I think it's going to be fun. I think maybe some of you want to watch it. Maybe some of you don't. But for authenticity's sake, I want to play the game. So I'm going to play D4 because I want to play it. It's pretty much that simple. Okay? After that, back to Immortal, boys. All right? We all on the same page. So those are all the things that I wanted to at least announce and mention here. My buddy Kyra Mobile is going to show up here in a little bit, and we'll do another podcast and stuff like that here too. But I just kind of want to talk about that as well. I think a lot of you probably are going to be checking out D4 as well. Oh, there's one other thing that we need to mention here. And then I want to do a special shout out as well, which is, well, actually I have a lot of stuff that I want to like thank and shout. Today we're getting caught up. I'm getting caught up with all the shit that, like, normally my videos are just, cranking out a video about whatever, but I want to kind of get caught up in the nuances of like where we're at in the channel, where we're going into the future, some people I want to shout out, stuff like that. So, let's all get caught up together. So the other part is, before I forget, I want to do a big shout out, and I would appreciate everyone to say thank you in the chat. Amber T, which is another YouTube live or Twitch live streamer, a person on my server as well, sent a big donation towards the van, sent $1,000 donation, which is basically the first like big donation we got towards the van, which I thought deserved at a minimum a shout out and a thank you on the YouTube channel as well as on the personal one, because I was on the Twitch live stream. There's only like 30 people watching when that happened, so I wanted to, thank you. Basically, I want to say thank you, because the van is not an expensive build, so it actually goes a decently long ways. So I wanted to say, thank you where thank you is due for that as well. I also want to say thank you to the YouTube members, because we have currently the most members I have ever had on literally any channel in my life. And I think the people who are YouTube members deserve a shout out as well. So I would like to get that. I'd like to get that in. So I'm just going to mention real quick here. We're going to go through the members that we have, and I just want to say thanks to all of them. So the following members, thank you for being a member of the channel, supporting the channel, and all of those memberships, super chats, and any of that stuff that's been happening. I've been doing these YouTube live stuff. If you're wondering where your finances are going, they're going into keeping the channel alive, obviously, as everyone says, and the rest of it is going towards finishing the van. And we're on the finish line. We almost don't need anything else. We're basically there, to be honest with you, especially with that last dono I just mentioned, okay? But we're buttoning it up now, and so I want to say thank you to the people that have supported that along the way. So these are the members here. We have Gary Staggs, we have Bill Prime Gaming, Cat, John Lebowsk, Nick Petrosi, Vesian, I'm going to butcher some of your names. I'm just going to say Miss Cook, Andre Kovalev, Fallout Max, C Unit, Kilvana, Wiggle Candy, CJ, Ryan Flint, Vulgarus USA, Kevin, Immortal King, Rooster Foo, Michelle Sharp, Dogan, Kilasgon, Hooligan Hayes, Anthony Brochette, Sneak King, Yosef, Shane, Nicholas Simons, Hiram Ray, Evil Cry, Gerhard Engelbrecht, I think is Sinad M, Rob K, or Rob UK, Alexander, Yippee, Mr. Skibbs, Viet Zimmerman, Tom Fitzgerald. Tom gifted a bunch of subs too, so I want to say thanks to that. Andre, we have Tyler, Casper T, TOJ, Dr. Drazen83, Russian name I can't pronounce, but Mr. Russian name, thank you. Jonas Pergo, or maybe it's Ukrainian, I don't know, sorry, I'm going to butcher it. Jonas Pergo, Carrie Vogue, Jello, Tammy Sanchez, Chris McGuire, Sean Lamb, Rusty JC, Phillip, I'm Bubsley, Adam HHBB, who has gifted a bunch of channel memberships as well. Thank you. Trey Frasher, Saucy Gaming, YouTube, JC, Johnny Phoenix, Boothy P, Necked Rupert, Killer KC, Mattis Machado, Steve Sherlander, Stephanie Tam, Will Spill, Warbringer, Sexy Dave, Maddie, Shingardera, D. Boylock, Simon Erickson, Amy Morgan, Lucian Bostock, Cody Flynn, MGC, Salt Life. Okay, that's all of them. Okay, there you go. So that's all the shout outs and thanks for being a member on the channel. All of those have helped significantly. So J-Gigs has just joined and missed the announcement. So J-Gigs, you just missed a full 20 minutes straight of basically announcements and talking about what's going on, the future, the past, the history, the alternate dimension. But for the people that are just pouring in and missed it, we kind of went over the Two Brothers podcast is officially launching. We have to get this to 100 subscribers to make this be able to go live. We're at 27, so I'm going to link to the Two Brothers podcast. That is coming out. We have the van build channel. We have a new update video coming out sooner rather than later, which is a link to that in the chat. And this van is almost completed. We're getting very close to having this completed. And then we talked about the plans to cover D4 for the next two beta. The beta weekends basically coming up. So that is the plan here. I missed that. Who'd you shout out? We shouted out all the channel members. You know how you can like join, you can hit the join button, or there's a link in the description. You can hit it and you spend like $5 on YouTube and then you get like a badge by your name and stuff. I get like a cut of that basically. Supports me, supports the channel. And I'm just doing my thank yous that I owe people for it. So that's what I'm doing. Because I haven't really gone through the list and like named everybody in the video and said thank you yet. And I feel like I owe that at a minimum. So that's kind of what I wanted to do here. Just start the channel about reading names. Added to the pile of a million different channels I have, the channel name reading channel. How are you feeling today? Should be a pretty good day today. Kyra Mobile's coming out today too, and we're going to do some shit together as well. I've been doing more IRL live streams on Twitch side of things, which has been kind of fun. 5 BGN coming from GoGo FTW. Hey, I appreciated that. And $2 coming in from Loud. Thank you for that. Ooh. Got the hiccups. Tell you what, I'll let you guys watch me get tilted in another PvP match here. While I'm... Oh, I gotta go to the arbor. Oh, I got the hiccups. Why are the hiccups happening? Hiccups, stop. Activation successful. Okay. Oh, we'll do a PvP and you guys can watch me get absolutely crushed in it and get tilted. As is tradition. Let's get the in-game music on. There we go. You look like a shampoo model in your thumbnail. You like that? Am I giving you the faux flex? I actually washed my hair today, speaking of shampoo model. You guys want to see the faux... This is the faux metal brotherhood. For my first like year on YouTube, people were telling me, it's like, you're wearing a wig. I'm not wearing a wig. It's not a wig. Yo, $5 coming in from Dragon as well. About the Doom soundtrack question I have. The title song in the main menu, did the riff hit you in a meditative spirit mindset? I'm going to put it this way. I listen to a lot of Doom music, especially in the videos and on the channel. I don't know if you guys have seen this before, but a lot of my live streams, I used to play Doom music like pretty much every single day. Are you going to give away the other half of your KFC sandwich? If you want to dig through my garbage, you're welcome to. I'll tell you what I will do. If I'm on offense and I get boned on offense, I will gift a channel membership to a random person in the chat right now. But if I'm on defense, I will not. So it's a coin flip to see if you guys get lucky right now, okay? What was the announcement?
About the Doom soundtrack question I have. The title song in the main menu screen, did the riff hit you in a meditative spirit mindset?
Yeah, we can actually listen to the Doom music. That's non-copyrighted, by the way. Kind of, yes. But to answer your question, but the announcement, this is on a replay. So you can actually... Wait, am I on offense? Bro, I'm on offense. I have to give out the sub. I had to put my money where my mouth is. Oh, no. Oh, no. I have to give out the sub now. What am I doing? Oh, no. Okay. I guess I have to do it. Where's the gift button? Membership gifting. There it is. All right. I lost the $5 coin flip. It looks like that $5 that just got super chatted is going straight back into the chat's pocket here. All right, gift a membership on the channel. Good luck, everybody. Let's see who actually ends up winning it here. Should be popping up. Let's play some Doom music. There it goes. Who got that one? Gifted that one membership. Raging Bob 666. Well, for Diablo channel, the name makes sense, huh? All right, let's get tilted one more time with another offense match. Damage. Okay, do I not? I probably have. You know, I have the wrong masteries on and the wrong gear. Oh, we gotta get out of this thing. Nope, that's the codex, DM. That's the codex. Dope. Okay, let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's get tilted one more time. We can rush ahead of everyone. Go, 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 go. Oh, we got nubs on our team. Heal, please. Push, push, push. No, 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 no. Ooh. Ooh. Not even close, baby! Not even close. What's the announcement? We have there's 5 announcements. So we actually got caught up with a lot of stuff that I've been wanting to catch up with you guys here. I got nuked instantly. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Stay alive. Don't end. Alright, I died to it. Woo! Yo, Loud comes in with 5. Thanks for the 5, buddy. Thanks for making a mobile van channel. Hey, you don't have to thank me, man. I needed to do something else. You know what I mean? I gotta change it up. Have some fun now and then. Okay, he's in the immune phase. I totally dashed right now. I'm like an actual ape there. Ah, man, this Red Bull is warm.
Thanks for making a mobile van channel.
Yeah, man. Thanks for the 5. I'm gonna put that 5 towards it, actually. Looks like we're going right. Blow all my cooldowns before I get there like an actual pro. You know what I played yesterday? I played Halo Infinite for the first time in a long time. Here we go. How strong is this guy? Oh, he's 4K? Alright, we don't want to end. We gotta heal. Because I'm imagining sitting on the deck of the van, somewhere warm, not getting instantly gibbed in PvP, playing a guitar. You know, a van down by the river would be fun. Is Seeping Bow great for dot build? Bro, the Seeping Bow is disgusting. Stops your healing, you know? Oh. Okay. Oh, no, no, no. Melted. How many deaths? 27, 28. Okay, it's doable. We're halfway. We gotta be careful, but it's doable. Half your deaths are from Sleeping Bow. That's what I'm saying, man. Looks like we have a nice split going on. Try to get on. Just gonna try to. We're just gonna try to do our part here and push. Push this thing as far as we can here. Go, go, go. Fuck. Right when I think I can catch him. I need to get my 6-piece gloom on. How are we doing? Okay, 35. We gotta be careful. We got 20 left. Too many right. We gotta go left. That was good, though. Let's see if we can get onto that. Okay. Help. Okay. He's immune. Try not to die. If we can help it, we're gonna bleed out. We're gonna bleed out. Instantly bleed out. Let's see. Text from Kyre Mowo. I gotta see the address. Oh no, we're getting spawn camp. We're getting spawn camp for kills. It's smart, but also annoying. I'll try to get out. Okay. Heal, heal, heal. Hi, there's an announcement. Yes, there was a bunch of announcement. We did them in the beginning so that the people watching the VOD could see them very quickly. I'll go over them again here after them. Very briefly, I'll go over them again after this match here. Time to sell the vans for the 5K wings? No! No, 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 no. IRO gains first. Please, please, please. Oh! How are we doing? 50. They're gonna make it. They're gonna make it. I've died 8 times. They only need 2 kills. Yep. Heal, 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 heal. Alright, GG. Alright. There you go. You gotta endure the PvP match for me at the end here. How many times did I die? 9 times? Good lord. We're the second most deaths. This person did pretty good. Did great for only having 3,900 resonance, honestly. How many secondaries? You know, they played really well for having those stats. They played really well. They should feel good about that. I gotta send in my address. Okay, Kyre is now on the way. Are you using your PvE build in BGs? Nah, but I had the wrong set items on. We need to have the 6-piece gloom on. Okay. BGs are over. Okay, so I'll go over real quick again for the people that missed it here. Just real fast. There was basically three announcements that matter. New podcast channel. The van channel is getting an update video. It's been 3 months since it. And all of those can be found basically on my primary Diablo channel. If you go to the Diablo channel, you will see, and I'm adding the podcast one to it right now as a matter of fact. If you go there and then click on channels, you'll be able to see a link to that, and I'll put a link here in the chat as well. There's a link to the podcast one. First episode will be up today. And I am adding in the extra channels now. Should be pretty much everything. Yeah, I think we're good. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now it's added on there. Okay, so you can find it from my main homepage too. So if you go here, now it should be working. So if you go here, you should be able to go to my main channel, and then from here you can click on channels here on the right, and you're going to see a link here. Give it a moment, and the Two Brothers one will show up too. I just added it, so it takes a moment to pop up, but it's going to pop up here. You can find the van life one right there, and new videos coming out here soon. It's been 3 months since the last one, but we have got some real big updates coming to that as well, and so that's what I kind of wanted to. That's part of the shout out that's coming. Kyra says he's on the way, basically. Okay, let's see here what we got. You know, I'm going to buy the Pro because we only need a few more of those guys. And then we're going to buy the 10 gems. And you know what? I started buying. I think we're going to start buying resistance gems. To try to catch up on resistance gems as well. Let's go try the... Let us go try real fast here our charm luck for the day. Go see if we have any charm luck. We've had some pretty good luck lately. Music sounds like from Meadow Houseling. The music is from Doom Eternal. Let's crunch all but that one. Upgrade. Ooh. Deadly Reach versus Mystic Strike. Okay, we're gonna go Mystic Strike. Okay. Now it's time to see if we can get lucky. We gotta take that Mystic Strike. Double Wizard, though. Arcane Wind and Disintegrate. That almost makes me question whether or not I want to build a Wizard one. But we're going to take that, and we're going to give Mystic Strike a shot instead of Wave Strike. See if we can get lucky. One time, no whammies, please. Oh my god, I actually thought. For a moment, I thought we had it. I'm not going to lie. Okay, so let's see how lucky we are today. Claim... Yo, $20 coming in from Wiggle Candy. No message, just a sticker. Thank you. I'm going to take that 20 bucks and I'm going to throw it towards finishing out the van we were just talking about. Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated, man. Okay, this gear needs to get destroyed. We're not using any of this gear anymore, right? Pretty much all the bad stuff. So this needs to be salvaged for the most part. I don't think we can... Yeah, these are reserve pieces we can't salvage. Okay, so we gotta just destroy them. Feels bad to destroy them, but you know what? It's not as good, so... You have not extracted the essence? Wait. Oh, it's for DH. We gotta extract them. That's why I couldn't extract in the extractor. The podcast is basically like standard Two Dudes with a Mic podcast. It's gonna cover everything. We talk a lot about, you know, we talk video games, obviously, because we're video game people. We also talk a lot about, like TV shows, some current events. We avoid like politics, religion, and the stuff that no one wants to hear about. Okay, I think that covered. There we go. Then these ones are just reserve pieces, which have since been upgraded because these are 720 versus. Yes, those are actually worse. Okay, so now we can crunch those ones, or by crunch them I mean actually drop them. Thank you very much. Destroy. And destroy. I forgot, we got these pants. Check these pants out. We got these pants last stream. Triple. Damage taken while moving reduced, beneficial effect, and damage taken reduced. Isn't that nuts? Aren't those nuts pants? Triple. With an invocation. Like, I don't know how to make those pants better. I mean, I think the beneficial effect on pants can go to 6%, maybe 8%. I've loved you since Marvel Future Revolution. Thanks, man. Been in there a minute, eh? After the season ends, you can still use this character. Well, there's no seasons in this game other than battle passes. The seasons are pay-to-win seasons, where it's like you just buy the battle pass, which is literally just a battle pass. There's not actually seasons in this game. Can I see your secondary stats? Yeah, they're terrible. This is one of our biggest problems. We got 1495, which is fine. We're above Hell 8, but then this one we're below. So, look at this. Your potency is 25 higher, which increases by 3%. When playing against players, you gain up to 15% control. So we only have 3%. Resistance here, 34 lower, increasing the durations, and up to 35% on how much the durations are increased. So both resistance and potency need to go up. They're our weakest attribute at the moment. And what we need to do is, you can see here, citrine 4, topaz 4, topaz 5 and 5. Whereas we have like 7, 6, 7, 5. You know, we've got more there than we've got in the other spots. There's another 5. Citrine 6 is our highest. So for that reason, we need to work on those. And that's kind of the plan. Yeah, thanks again for that 20, Wiggle. How about your damage and life? They're okay. The reason they're... So we got 13k and we got 139. If you look at my badges, they're low because I haven't been doing PvP. So look at this one here. This month I'll get the 8% or whatever. But look at this. I got 4% at 4%. So these are dropping the stats down there. We have 8% there. I just haven't been doing the PvP, you know. Let's see. Do we have any crests? We do. We have 2 crests. Let's try our luck on these. Oh, let's see if we can buy one. Hold on. It's a new week, isn't it? So I think we buy. Yep, it's time to buy. Okay, so that puts us at 3 of them. So we're going to run a triple here. It's time to really test our luck. Now, the last time we ran a Rift, we got 4 out of 5 tradable blood-soaked jade out of literally a single crest. Potency will help you more in PvE, but resistance is pretty good in PvP because CC tends to be kind of a large chunk of it. I notice a lot of the good PvP are stacking more resistance than they do stack potency. I was talking to a guy about this last night, actually. Okay, let's see if we get lucky. What do you guys think? Did we get lucky this time? If we get blood soak, that's literally what we need. Yeah, blood soak more than anything right now. D4 in 4 days, I know. Well, 3 days, right? Isn't it the 17th? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Time to find out. Give it to me. Boo! Curse sling, though. I like that, but still, boo! This is, in fact, the Doom soundtrack. You are correct. Yo, another 5 coming in from Dragon. Man, thanks for the support today, guys. Helping a lot. Did we trade all our runes in? Magic rune trade. Yo, Dragon, thanks, man. You'll get your voice to, you'll get your text to speech here in a moment. It's gonna pop up. Also, Fractured Plains should be the day after tomorrow, I believe. Should be the day after tomorrow, I believe.
That's the one, all the money, baby, oh yeah.
That's the one. Oh, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think that. I think you're talking about the Rift. I don't think the Rift was the one. We got a little unlucky there, I'm not gonna lie. We gotta overwrite. You know what we need to do? We need to wear the 6-piece Gloom real quick, and we need to overwrite the previous setup here. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This should be 6. No, what are we missing? What are we missing? Necklace. Bang. Okay, there's the 6-piece. So let's armory that. There. Now that's saved. Oh, we gotta do the gems. Yeah, sure. We'll do a Grateful Ruby. Okay, overwrite that again. There, so now PvP's set up. You know one thing I want to do? I wanted to see... before we swap the PvE build or something, let's see if we can get lucky. Every now and then when I go to Moan Egress, You get an orange, like, instantly. This guy put me onto this conspiracy theory, and I swear to God, it's the only conspiracy theory that's true, which is that if you go to moat and egress, you will get an orange sooner than anywhere else. Is this game dead? I don't know. Is it? I'm gonna ask you, is it dead? What do you guys think, huh? Does it look like I'm playing on a private server right now? This guy right there is a zombie. He was dead a long time ago. There's the purple. Still runs so? Nah, it's just running in your mind, my very young Padawan. Give me the goods. For movement, you use WASD correct, which is what I'm bummed about, that D4 is not going to have WASD movement. I don't understand how Immortal's got that figured out, but they haven't got that figured out yet for D4. It's like, come on, you gotta have WASD. It's an MMO. Like, what are we doing? Don't take it personal, you know what I mean? I don't think I took it personal. I think I memed on you. You have to realize, we were going to get that question 25, 35 times a stream, like... Being a good clan and warband, the game is never dead, basically. No orange yet. Yeah, the controller support seems nice, I mean, for D4 at least, but the reality is it launches on Xbox and, like, all these platforms, so if it didn't have controller support, it'd be almost weird. What I do like is the cross-progression, so it's not like D3, where it's like the Xbox is fucked because there's hackers everywhere. Yeah, most games got controller support. We're hunting for an orange. Test for our orange elite today. D4 is crossplay and couch co-op. Do you have a preview video of the upcoming Battle Pass? The Season 11 one? Where did I just join? Switch difficulty? Nah. We might be doing raids in a moment. We'll have to see here. I think people underestimate how many people play Diablo Immortal exclusively on mobile. I think that's a fair point. Like, I think there's a significant amount of people that literally only play mobile games because of the accessibility of it. Like, they'll be at work, they're somewhere that doesn't have a big PC, they don't have the money for a big PC, they don't like sitting in front of a big screen for 10 hours a day. I think there's a lot of those players. And those players will absolutely probably continue to play Diablo Immortal. I think that's a pretty true statement. I've learned that from being in the mobile game community for a while. Like, there's actually a pretty big community. It gets dunked on. Mobile gaming gets dunked on by basically every PC player. And that was the community I was in first, was PC gaming. Like, I've been playing MMOs since 2001. I started with RuneScape. My first video game ever was Super Metroid on the Super Nintendo, you know what I mean? Like, I've been gaming for fucking forever, but it went from console, then PC took over, and then PC gamers just don't like giving any ground to anyone else. So it's like, hey, if you're not playing on the PC, you're a piece of garbage. And it's just not, like, set in reality. Like, there's tons of console gamers, there's tons of mobile gamers, there's people that like to play games literally everywhere. D4 is pretty different. It's going to be a season-based game. DI is a constant grind. Yep. And to be honest, if they could redo it, I would say that Immortal needs seasons. Like, I think almost any Diablo game is going to need seasons. Like, basically the version of seasons that we have in Immortal are the new hell difficulties. Like, hell difficulties are seasons. It's like, this is the new season, it's this one. The only problem is not having actual seasons is really bad for new and returning players, because if people are playing Immortal and they want to start now, instead of like, oh, they have a new season to start in where they're with everybody, they have to catch up on like 10 other seasons in a row, aka these other hell difficulties. So we're going to get hell difficulties all the way through 12, I guarantee you. And when that happens, like, it just means the new or returning players are farther behind where the majority of players are, which is discouraging for those people. Let's do the side quest. Rain swap ends is kind of like seasons. Yeah, in a way, but not really. I feel what you're saying though, Ed. You still playing Immortal? Yeah, I play Immortal until D4 comes out here next weekend. Would like to pick up this quest? Apparently not. Alright, I guess you can only have one of these at a time, so be it. The library still might be the best farming spot. Brutal. Well, you know, you gotta play something until other games come out. There we go. What class are you maining for D4? I'm gonna be playing Druid, man. So what class are you guys playing for D4? There's 5 available in the betas. Rogue, Sorcerer, Barbarian, Druid, Necromancer. So my question is, which of those are the ones you guys are doing? There's a lair. Rogue, Druid, Barbarian. Ooh, a lot of Barbarians. Druid or Necro. We need 32 more likes, and then we become an official billionaire, by the way. And by that, I mean we hit 200 likes. Use map to locate hidden lair. Wait, is it like here? Are you stopping playing Immortal? Nope. Reset the chest. Where is the... It must be over here. Wait, what? Are you guys seeing this? Okay, it's gotta be on the left side. What up, Paulo? Ooh. Page. Okay. GG 200, we did it. We are now officially a billionaire. I'll be buying a social media platform before you know it. Oh no, we were too late. Okay, we were too late. Ooh, Monster Essence, let's go. We need 6 more of those. Hope you're feeling okay after that vid. Hey, you know, another day in paradise. Just living the dream, baby. On to the next mission. We have to do these 3. What's your biggest want or hope for Diablo 4? Oh, I know. You know what I want out of Diablo 4 more than anything? 100,000 YouTube subscribers. Fuck! I've been trying for that for 5 years. Like, I play games for content creation. That's how I play the games. Like, don't get me wrong. MMOs are my favorite, so the fact that D4 is closer to MMO is making me more excited for it. But, like, what I like doing is making fucking videos, bro. I'm all about YouTube. I like me some YouTube. I like live streaming. I like talking to the people. I like making videos. So I just really hope the game's not a pile of garbage so that making videos on it is fun. I want the game to be enjoyable to play. Is that too much to add? I feel like in 2023, even asking, hey, can I have a game that's enjoyable is kind of asking a lot. But that's how I feel. I just want the game to be fun. Who wins, Vader or Maul? In canon, it's Vader. If we're talking, in my personal opinion, in cool factor, it's going to be Maul. Looks like we might have raids available. We might do some Warband raids, which would be perfect. Kyra Mobile shouldn't be too far out either. What do you reckon about JT spending 100K on Immortal? I mean, the man obviously has the money for it. It's his own business. He likes the game. I don't really understand why he gets roasted for it. I think the people that make fun of him for spending $100,000 are sitting there like, you're supporting something that's immoral. Meanwhile, they're using their phone that was made with child slavery. So I'm not really concerned about other people's morals when it comes to video games. Because everyone's a hypocrite as far as I'm aware. So I think it's his own fucking business. Did I miss the announcement? Hey, Ryan, good to see you again. The announcement is at the beginning of the live stream. If you want the TLDR, it's pretty simple. D4 content over the next 2 weekends, then back to Immortal. We have the van channel we're getting an update on sooner rather than later. The editor's working on that. The van is actually getting buttoned up and starting to get in a position where it's getting completed. Financially wise, the van is coming together. It looks like we will be able to complete it in a number of months. I've been penny pinching to make it happen, and we had a $1,000 donor that we shouted out. Shout out to Amber. Who purchased basically the toilet for the van, which was nice. Which was a chunk that we still had to purchase left. And then we started the podcast. So we have a podcast channel that is actually linked at the top of the chat right now. You can click on that and you can go subscribe to that. We need 100 subscribers in order to be able to do the podcast live. Otherwise, we have to upload them every Tuesday at the moment. Also, I'm going to say this about it. I also think it's super weird that people ask me about JT all the time. Like, I'm sick of talking about other people. Like, honestly, it's literally none of my business. The man's a man, can do whatever the fuck he wants, and I'm not his mom. So, I get you probably want, like, people's opinions on somebody you know, but, like, I honestly don't like talking about other creators, like, on my platform, because it's none of my fucking business. So, I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't want to sit here and, like, let me react to everybody's videos and just talk about other people the whole time. Like, I'm making my own content. And honestly, I think that's half the problem with YouTube, is everyone leeches off of everyone other's content and talks about other people and causes drama all the time. It's like, let's just play some fucking video games, boys. It's that simple, yeah? I did high school like 20 years ago. Well, let's play some games, brah. Thank you. Am I the only one that's here for some video gaming? I'm sorry. I thought we were gamers. I thought we were playing video games. Maybe the joke's on me. What up, Matt? Yo, Evo with the minnow. Hey, Evo. Appreciate that. Shout out to Evo in the chat. Another Diablo partner. Hashtag Diablo partner. What you drinking? Red Bull. Nothing crazy. Oh, hey, Gian. Good to see you. Welcome to the channel. Enjoy your emotes and the badge in the chat and all that. You know, I don't have the high combat rating gear on. I don't know if it matters right now, though. I think we're still above it. The other question, can you get to 300 likes? I don't even know if 300 likes is possible, considering that's more than the people we have in here. There would have had to been people that watched, left a like before they left in order for that to even happen. So I think if every single person in this stream right now hit the like button, it still would not hit 300. Pretty sure that's impossible. I got you. All right, you might got me, but you know what you got to do is pump out some children that can hit the like button too. Otherwise, there's just not enough people in the chat, boy. I don't know if it's going to happen. Ooh, that was close. They almost froze us all there. Hey, we got the legendary chest voucher, so we can run that. Okay, I guess I'll hit this one. Ooh, we got a weapon. All right, let's go. What game are you playing? This is Diablo Immortal. If I change class, will my CR drop? If you are wearing a warband set item, it will replace it with a yellow item and not give you the combat rating equivalent. And if you don't have a replacement for that, in that scenario, you could lose combat rating. Otherwise, any combat rating that you lose is actually technically a bug, a visual bug only. And when you relog, it will be back to your normal combat rating. Just a heads up. I change class on cooldown pretty much every time, so I'm pretty familiar with that. You looking forward to D4 this weekend? You have no idea how much I'm looking forward to D4 this weekend. I hope we get some combat rating upgrades today. Is that ridiculous chicken sandwich still a thing? So the KFC Double Down Diablo 4 beta access runs until the 18th, which is basically at the launch of beta it stops. So it's, you have like 2 days left, more or less, to order that KFC sandwich if you're going to get beta access. Here's the thing, however, though. If you're planning to play Diablo 4, all right, this part's kind of important, so listen up if you guys are planning to play Diablo 4, okay? Diablo 4, the Diablo 4 pre-orders are not created equal. This is something that I'm not seeing talked about a whole lot. There is an absolute massive advantage to the Digital Deluxe or higher, okay? Not for the beta, but for the actual game itself, which is even more important. If you purchase the Digital Deluxe or higher edition of Diablo 4, okay, you will receive a 4-day early access to the actual game on launch. Meaning if you're trying to go for leaderboards, competitive, if you're doing anything, anyone who goes to the top will start 4 days early, okay? So if you don't buy that, then so be it, but I'm telling you, the game doesn't launch the 6th. It actually launches the 2nd, okay, of June. And if you don't purchase the Digital Deluxe or higher, meaning that or the Ultimate, you will be fucked if you're trying to compete competitively. Now, if you're just playing the game normally, who cares? Doesn't matter. Remotely. It's all fine. Do whatever you want, okay? But if you're trying to be like world's first or anything, you literally have to purchase the Digital Deluxe. So in that aspect, Diablo 4 on launch is pay to win because you have to literally pay to get into the game early. I don't understand how it helped me in campaign mode. Because you'll beat the campaign before other people literally can even log into the game, brother. I also purchased the Collector's Edition. Rest in peace, my money. By the way, guys, I did it to show you the Collector's Edition box when it comes out. But I had to pay more for shipping because I'm from Alaska. And by the way, our mailman has been fucking up our mail, so we've been losing a lot of our packages, unfortunately. However, I paid more for shipping than the actual collector's box itself. The collector's box was like $98.60. I had to pay like $99.80 for shipping to get it to where I'm at. It's an actual joke. Not worth it. It's like 3 days of videos. But we will do, you know, an unboxing, unveiling, whatever you want to call it, of that when it comes out. Your videos are the only reason I gave this game a second chance. Well, I think that's why they call it an influencer. I did the base game, might upgrade prior to launch. Yeah, I think you can upgrade from the base to the deluxe or whatever. I don't think you're like hard locked in there, but yeah, you definitely, if that's something you're worried about, that's definitely something to keep in mind. 4 days of head start is nothing. Hello, EXT Guilty. I don't know. I kind of disagree. I think a 4-day head start is ridiculous in MMOs, personally. It literally, as I stated, though, only if you're trying to be competitive. In terms of, like, you want to be some of the first person to do something. Okay? If you're trying to go for a record, or you want to be, like, one of the strongest people the first week, or any of that shit, it matters. Otherwise, it's not going to matter. It's really about how much time you have. Correct. And the people that have infinite hours every single day, NEETs, in other words, they will have 4 extra of those days before anybody else. So obviously it's going to matter. Like, it's the same thing as a time machine. If somebody had a time machine and was able to, like, oh, but let me just go get 4 extra days, like, obviously it's going to mean a lot. Like, you can't catch up 4 days. Like, there's only 24 hours in a day, and if the 2 people who are going, let's say there's 2 people competing, and they're both competing for #1 in the world, and they both have the same amount of hours, and they're both skilled, okay? Then the person who has 4 extra days is going to win. $213K crit. Can people still switch their time zones on launch to get an even faster dual service go? I believe so. I don't know based upon region. That's something I don't know. However, I have the starting times here. I was just talking about with Codations the other day. Let me see if I can pull that up for you. Okay. Open beta details. Early access open beta launched March 17th at 9 a.m. PDT and concludes March 20th at noon PDT. Okay, there's your answer. So it's 9 a.m. PDT. Glorious hair. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Hey, what up, Jedi? Enjoying the immortal life on the East Coast server again? Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. Gotta find a way to make it entertaining, right? Hey, Ari. Oh, by the way, so who here has been following the van stuff fairly closely? I know some of the people here are, what does DM stand for, if anything? Darth Microtransaction. This is my second YouTube channel, and the second channel to hit 30k plus subs. The first one is literally called Darth Microtransaction. Yo, $5 from X-Rated. Thank you. I bought the big one because I've waited a lot of years for this game. If you're a big D3 player, like, I'm sure the extra $10 or whatever for the Digital Deluxe, you probably are just going to wail out on. Hope you're becoming a lot of D4. So that was part of the announcement we had in the beginning. We are not quitting Immortal because I'm constantly seeing people like, DM's going to cycle in the D4. And don't get me wrong, if I start making D4 content on launch and I'm getting 50 times the views, it'd be stupid for me not to, okay? But what I am actually going to do is...
I bought the big one because 4 waited a lot of years for this game.
Yeah, that's fair. Thanks for the 5, by the way, buddy. I'm going to throw that 5 towards the van. Any of the super chats, and if you hit the join button, become a member, all of that funds are basically going to finishing out the van. By the way. So what was I saying? I was talking about something. I got distracted. I got distracted. I was talking about something. Someone remind me of what I was about to go off on a tirade about something. Oh, Diablo 4. Diablo 4. Okay, so Diablo 4, because I'm just getting ahead of the people getting concerned, because I know there's a lot of people that are like, they play Immortal as their only Diablo game because they only play mobile games because that's the only thing they have access to. I know there's plenty of these people. They exist, and for whatever reason, people think they don't exist, but they do. And so for that reason, I'm not really down to just abandon those people. So the plan is, and this is the plan, is that D4 weekend is going to be coming out 17th and then the 25th. Like, those are the 2 weekends. Those weekends, you're going to... I keep walking past the golem. I don't know why I've done this. I've done this quest like 4 times now because I'm thinking. Those weekends are going to be Diablo 4 only during the weekend because it's beta and it's only open for like 6 days or whatever. And I would be dumb not to give it a shot and learn about the game. So we're going hard on D4 those days. And then we have 3 full more months until the game even comes out. Which will be... The game comes out basically on the 1-year mark from Immortal's launch. Okay, to give you an idea. So at the time the D4 launches, we will have been covering Immortal for a full year and about 800 videos straight. At that time, thanks for the 2, Gary. I see that. I appreciate the support. So at that time, we're gonna look at Immortal, and we're gonna have the major updates, and we're gonna check on the state of Immortal. I don't ever plan on leaving Immortal, because that's basically this entire channel, literally. However, when D4 beta comes, we will be covering D4. And then the 3-month gap, we're going to be covering Immortal. And then on June 6th, when it fully launches, then I absolutely, for that month, I'm probably going to be going hard on D4. And then we're going to see what's going on there. And then we're going to take it from there. Worst case scenario, meaning, let's say, worst case scenario for the people who only like Immortal. Your absolute worst case scenario. Oh, and then 20 from Gary. Oh, damn, Gary. Okay. Hey, man, I appreciate that. I actually appreciate that a lot, man. Thanks for that's a big chunk there. Shout out to the boy. Kitty's meowing at us. Worst case scenario for people that only want to see Immortal content, you're going to see me covering news, updates, the announcement type stuff, data mine stuff, and then you'll just probably start seeing, like, a lack of, like, gameplay, like this type of shit, whereas that type of, like, the gameplay, the live streams and stuff would be D4. That's worst case scenario, but there's too much news to cover, and there's basically nobody that, like, covers the news, and so that's kind of like my jam. I actually like covering the news also, so that's the plan. So at a minimum, you're going to be getting news coverage of Immortal, basically like we're already doing, but I'm going to double down. I'm going to double down and be covering both, basically. It's too big of a game and too big of a launch not to cover it. So hopefully that answers, in all transparency, all of the questions and all the shit that I've been seeing from people as well. Yeah, give a shout out to Gary in the chat if you can, because the support is helping. And Kyra Mobile should be here sooner rather than later. Okay, where am I here? basically, regardless, it's a huge win for both fan bases of both games. Huge W. Yeah, I mean, either way, at a minimum, you're going to see me having, like, a lot more fun for, like, a month or two. That, I mean, there you go. Because I like I said before, I want to cover D4 because I just want to play the fucking game. It's pretty much I just want to play the game. I think it's just going to be fun. So I'm just going to try it on launch. And I think that's fairly reasonable to expect. I think basically everybody is. I already know tons of other creators and stuff that want to play the game too on launch. So, there you go. All right, and let's go West March. Nope, West March. Meow, meow, kitty cat. Meow, meow. What does this animal want? What do you want? I think she wants to be played with. All right, hold on. Get it, kitty. Get it. Kitty cat. Aha! Okay. Kitty cat's getting a little bit of attention here. Kitty Chan will equal 100k subs by next week. Dude, I know everyone loves the cat, man. I'm a little jealous. I feel like the cat gets more attention than I do. Oh, there's good. Where were we? Oh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta buy the... Right here. And then we have to do... this one over here, right? Oh, and we gotta do these upgrades. Okay. What was the announcement? You can scroll all the way to the beginning if you want. There's like 5 or 6 announcements, and we've been going back and forth talking about announcements all day. So I don't want to keep reiterating them. No offense. But basically, it has to do with a couple side projects for additional content if you're interested in the van and the podcast. We covered what the D4 plans are, and then some thank yous to the people like Gary here who have been throwing out, you know, memberships or hitting the join button or, you know, flat super chat donating, stuff like that to help out the van project. So that's all it really was. Nothing major, nothing that changes anything in terms of channel, but just some kind of stuff that I've been working on a little bit in the background. Let's see if we can get... Oh, is that actually an upgrade, though? It's another summon. Is that actually an upgrade? Wow, it's actually an upgrade. Okay. Summon versus beneficial effect is a bummer. Hey, Clockwork Gaming becomes a member. Shout out to Clockwork, another content creator coming in here. Much appreciated, man. What up, Sneak King? Okay, another mild upgrade there. Let's see, we're at 11.7 with the worst pieces, which is kind of nice. I wanted to check where we're at on Wisps today. Ooh. Okay, so we can make an 8. So we have an 8. We have a couple 5s. Or a couple 6s there. Okay. So we're getting there. Okay, so now let's do the... We have to do the bestiary turn in. We don't have... We gotta do the bestiary. And we have to do... How many dungeons do we have? We have 6 worth. What is the bonus today? It's Destruction's End. Ugh. And Forgotten Tower. Man, I hate both of these, bro. Don't make me pick one. I don't want to do either of them. I'm going to be honest, I don't want to do either. How far are we off the... Also, let's check how far we're off the change class, because we might be close. LOL, I was a baller. Gary, a little bit ballerly. Hey, we can class change. You know what? Is it time? Do we do a class change, chat? What do you think? It's about time. Shall I let the chat decide? Power's the least terrible. You're probably right, Zach. Going back to Barbarian? You know, we might go back to Barbarian. Demon Hunter's got a triple stat wait for us for Hell 8. But, what do you guys think? Announcement? Just click the top YouTube pinned comment there. You'll see the channel. Barb is badass right now. I know, man. That video I came out with about the Firestorm Sprint one. I know I'm not the first one to figure that one out, but that build in particular seems absolutely ridiculous. What was the... Something just popped up here I think I missed. Oh, I think did we get a new member? We got a new member on the channel. Welcome Xander W. Everyone say W in the chat for becoming a member. Thank you, buddy. It's nice to see you. I appreciate you supporting the channel as well. Holy moly.
I've said this before, but it bears repeating.
Whoa.
My man parts were in the Guinness Book of World Records. At least, it was until the librarian made me remove it.
Whoa. Ryan Flint with $200. That is officially the largest super chat that we have ever received on any channel in my 5-year history on YouTube. I don't do these YouTube lives that often, man. That's the biggest, that is absolutely the biggest big dick dono that we have got yet. Ryan, thank you, man. You know, this Ryan guy. Okay, let me tell you about Ryan real quick, all right? And shout him out in the chat. Can you believe that? What a W. Kitty, even Kitty's hyped about it. Yes, Kitty, that's more cat food for you. I think Kitty's been upset because I got her Fancy Feast, and that's like the cheesy one or something. Vero is... Oh, Clockwork even knows this guy. You know his meme. Okay, so... Kitty! You don't get your cut right away, Kitty. YouTube has to pay me, and then we have to order Instacart to get you your snacks. I know you want your share right now, but it's not your turn. You have to wait. Yo, big shout out to Right. $200 fucking dollars. You know what that's going to do? $200 pays for the 100-foot black and the 100-foot red 14 AUG wiring that we need, the marine grade wiring for the van. That pays for the electrical wiring. That's where that's going to go. Kitty's renegotiating the profit split. She's already signed the contract, Kitty. I saved you from that crackhead in the yellow Humvee. Yeah, by the way, I got Kitty from a crackhead in a yellow Humvee. I don't know if I've ever told you guys that story of how we actually got Kitty. But that's a real story. Okay, so let me tell you this story about Ryan real quick. I'm going to dox Ryan real fast. So Ryan, for the last... How many years, Ryan? 3 years? Almost every day will come by when I'm live and donate $5 to leave as offensive as a meme as he can come up with in his head. And to be fair, Ryan, you've dialed it back. I gave you a very minor slap on the wrist and you dialed it back. So there you go. Thank you then. Thank you. Yeah, that was Ryan. Thanks, man. Shout out to Ryan. Poor Xander. Look at this. Poor Xander. Right, Xander W became a minnow on the chat and he was getting a shout out and then Ryan's like, nah, fuck you. Like, let me override the shout out with this guy. So big W. Van, what about the van? Okay. We'll go back over the announcements. Fine. I know you guys are probably late to the party and I should go back over these announcements here. Kitty, what is going on with the cat? Hold on. We'll go over the announcements, then we'll talk class change, then we'll talk cat and all that. What is it? What, you want to go outside? wanted to go outside. She wanted to go outside. That's what it was. Right to the food bowl? You know, you would think, but no, I fed, so I'm smart enough that I know that I gotta feed her before the live stream. If I don't feed her before the live stream, like, it's gonna be a problem, you know what I mean? So, also, Ryan, Kyra Mobile is gonna be here soon, and he's the guy who you've dunked on the most. Okay, so what were we gonna talk about? Oh, we're gonna go back over the announcements again. Okay. For the people that are late, then we'll talk about this. I think it's this one. Yes, it's that one. Okay. Couple quick things here. There we go. So if you go to my main page, you scroll over, you go to channel, and you look here, you're going to see this new one that I am covering called Two Brothers Podcast. Go there and hit the subscribe button because we need this number to be 100. If we don't have 100 subscribers, we can't do the podcast live. So we need those subscribers to come through. We already have an episode. It will be released today, as a matter of fact. Well, we're doing the branding stuff. We have to do off. I know it looks like a brand new, like, fucking rigged thing because it doesn't have anything on it. But today begins the launch of this, and we're doing a podcast. Basically every week. It's going to be recorded on Monday, released on a Tuesday. It's the Two Brothers, Kyra Mobile, and DM podcast. We've been wanting to do this forever. We finally got a place set up for it. So Kyra's got his own, like, little studio set up for it. We're going to have chairs. We have art in the background. We have multiple nice microphones with arms and everything, multiple cameras. So we're actually, like, it's a real fucking podcast, which is what's cool about it. But we're starting from, like, zero because it's something we've always wanted to do, but we just never had the time, money, effort, you know, all that shit to put into it. But Kyra's doing great for himself lately, so he's building out the studio. It's going to be pretty fun. The first one's a little rough, but the art's coming still. We got to get the chairs in there. We do have the multiple cameras already and all that. So really all we're missing in order to be able to flip it on and do the podcast live every time is the 100 subscribers at that point, and then we can release, and it's going to be pretty dope. So it's going to be exciting. Okay, so let me tell the story about how big is the city of Alaska you live in? It used to be fairly small. It's getting a little bit bigger. I live in the Valley, which is about an hour outside of Anchorage, Alaska. Okay, anyway, so let me tell the story about how I got Kitty Cat. So for the people that don't know, I actually had multiple cats on the channel. So let me show you something here. In fact, some of my Twitch emotes are Fat Cat, which is the ode cat here. Let me pause the background music real quick so I can show you this. So if we go, and let me pull this back up. If we go to my actual, this is my, like, ode main channel, right? See, we're catching up. We're sneaking up. By the way, we are less than 3,000 subscribers away from passing my main channel, which is both impressive and depressing. Because look at this, 1,400 videos. Okay, we've done 1,400 videos. And then to get 73,000, if you look where we're at now, we've done 712 videos, and we're at 70K already. The channel has been growing, boys. Like, it's actually nuts how well the Diablo channel has done. It's been the most successful anything I've ever done. And in terms of, like, how many people interact with and how much people, you know, enjoy it. And it's actually been like a pretty crazy thing. But anyway, so before that, we had this channel, right? Which I still upload to, but you can see, like, 4 days ago, like, I'm not uploading, like, too consistently on there. If you scroll down here, you're going to see music videos. And the music videos is where it starts getting a little bit hilarious. So if we go like this one, for instance, this is my original music. Some of these are original, some of these aren't. You know, just a little thing. I actually have, like, musical instruments and shit I play. I just don't really do much on the live streams. So we have some of that stuff, and then we have some memes. But if you go to this video here, and let me try to, okay, that played like a half-second clip. Hopefully Joiner Lucas isn't going to come for my stream revenue here. But if I show you, so this video here was an old music video that we did for a music video contest. And if you go to, wait for it, Kitty Cat shows up in this here. That's why I'm playing this, because I want to show you Fat Cat. We're going to tell the story about how we got Kitty Cat. Where is it? This is at the old place. This is old raid stuff. Where's Fat Cat? Where is Fat Cat? She's in this video. Wait for it. She's in here. Come on, fat cat. Where are you? There she is. So this right here, this is fat cat. So this was our old cat. And unfortunately, kitty cat has since passed away. When I got her as a rescue cat, and she was never very healthy. She never did very well. She would always hide. We loved her on the stream. We all loved her. And I'm going to try not to cry talking about her because she was like my best friend ever. But she didn't make it, unfortunately, after a while. Even we took her to the hospital and all that. But like after years, she had kidney disease or something. I forget. It was something in the kidneys. I forget. But she didn't make it. But we had her, and her last year we had gotten another cat. We had gotten small cat, and or Paimon, aka Kitty now. And she and kitty cat, like my small cat loved her. Like she would follow her around everywhere and everything. It was really adorable. They did great together. But this was fat cat. So then I thought Kitty was lonely because she would always hide and stuff. She was never like super healthy. So I was like, maybe another cat will like bring her out of her shell. Maybe she'll be like a mom to it, because she's an older kitty. And so I got the small cat, but there was, how to describe it, the person there was like kittens on Craigslist that were like, hey, come get these kittens. They're like $25 each or something or whatever. And you couldn't really find any. There was like no kittens in any stores. There was none on Craigslist. It was like the only person that had kittens. So when I went to get the cat, it was like, obviously the person I'm getting this kitten from is like a major crackhead. Like they were breeding cats to like sell them or something. And I was like, oh, this is like super sketchy. And I wasn't going to do it. But then I look, and Kitty, the kitty we have now, the one everyone loves, she was not being taken care of. I mean, she had like scabs all over her, and her eyes were like completely covered, like almost glued shut with like shit in her eyes. And I was like, bro, like I'm taking this cat. So I'm like, all right, I got it. So I took the cat, and then the first month I had to like hold her down and like spray this stuff in her eyes, and then clean her eyes out until eventually her eyes would like open up and stuff. And then she got healthy, and now kitty cat's healthy as can be, and you can see she is spoiled. She is spoiled and runs around and has been treated way too nicely. And now she thinks she's king of the world, which she is. She's king of this little world, or queen of this little world, I suppose. So your cat died from bad kidneys a year ago. Yeah, it kind of sucks that's. I've owned a lot of cats in my life, like 4, I think. And I didn't own a cat for a long time because one died because my neighbors like left out antifreeze. And basically the cat drank antifreeze and died. And I was like, oh, like, come on, dude. You know what I mean? And then the next one literally died like a month after it was born because I got a kitten and it had like some fucking upside down kidney. It had another kidney problem. I was like, dude, you gotta be kidding me. So that was when I was a kid though, like 20 years ago. We tried twice. We had one cat and it died of kidney disease. We got the other one, got poisoned. I was just like, I'm never owning an animal again. Like it sucks. Like you have a cat and they die. And of course I didn't realize at the time as a kid, like, that is highly unlucky. Like that's not what happens, you know what I mean? Because we owned lots of pets. We had birds, we had dogs, and my dog, like the first animal I owned was a dog, golden retriever, and he lived full wonderful life all the way to 14 and a half years old. He died natural causes with all the family hugging him. I mean, he had the best life in the world. But the 2 cats I had as a kid, like just it sucked. Like it was just a problem. We even put the little kitten that we had on kidney dialysis for like a week to try this, and it didn't help anything. And it was like hundreds of dollars a day, and it was just like a problem. So anyway, so this kitty, I do my very best to make sure this cat is going to make it the whole time because for whatever reason, there's a lot of diseases and stuff that happen with animals. So you have to like be very careful and like take them to the vet and make sure they're getting their shots and like constantly keep an eye on and stuff. And so, but Kitty, I'm glad Kitty Cat's doing well because she had a rough start, man. I tell you, when I saw her, when I got her, she had a rough start, but I'm glad that she's doing well now. So she seems good. But I absolutely miss Fat Cat, man. We had Fat Cat. I got her when she was already older at like a kitty orphanage basically, and no one wanted her because she had mats all over her and we needed to shave her and all that, and she was like, she wouldn't interact with anybody or anything, but me and her were best friends for her whole life. She was great. She was a wonderful cat. I loved her. I miss Fat Cat every day. All right, so let's go back to the game. Let's talk about the game. She's a minister living in her house. That's what she thinks for sure. Kitty is so spoiled to the point that she has a fenced-in yard in the back here. She's got a fully fenced-in yard, so don't even have to worry about it. Right now, she's got like a whole acre in the front yard she can run around with because we're at, in this cabin here and all that. But anyway, $1 from Euro. Not $1, a Euro coming in from Bad News Diablo Immortal. I think that name's funny. Fenced-in cat backyard. Well, I think it was for the place I'm renting originally. I think was designed for a dog because there was like a dog kennel in the back. She loves the birds. She chases the birds all around. There's tons of birds out here. She chases them, and she also like she's getting to be like stronger because she runs around and stuff all the time. So I feel like she's starting to beef up a little bit. Where Kitty Cat's starting to be like not a menace, but like she's fairly confident. I am a little worried about trying to get Kitty Cat in the van because if we talk about van stuff again real quick here, is trying to get Kitty Cat in this van. I don't know where exactly we're gonna put the cat. Honestly, I mean we could do a cat box and all that. I talked about this in one of the other live streams, but when we finish building this van out, like. I'm not living out of the van. It's only going to be used for like weekends and trips to visit fans and stuff. But I'm a little bit worried that Kitty Cat she's not going to be able to come with because I think it's legitimately a safety issue. I think one, I don't trust her if I let the door open that she's not going to take a run for it somewhere. I think she would come back to me because like I can walk around if I go walking right now, I can walk around the block and she'll come. I think Kitty's scratching at the door real quick. Speaking of Kitty Cat. Here. Kyler Mobile's here, everybody. Maybe you need a huge cat tower. I don't know if we have room for it in the van is the problem. Like, I don't think we got room for all that in the van here. I was just kind of updating people on the van and what the plans is. Also, I've been, let me pause the music. I've been talking about, grab a stool. Grab a stool for yourself there. I've been talking about the Two Brothers podcast. So I've been mentioning that. And where the subs are coming in. So we're about halfway to the 100 that we need. We gained like 50 or something on the channel because we need 100 subs on the podcast, and we're gonna start doing it. I was telling them that we got like the studio is getting set up. We got art coming, and we're gonna get some chairs, and it's kind of a real nice looking setup that we're having going here. Did you want to publish episode 1?
Oh yeah, might as well.
That way I can link it while we're and send it out and all. So
I have no thumbnail. Well, no, okay. I do have a thumbnail. Just kidding.
Okay, I think it's okay.
And I time-stamped it.
For the first one, it'll be all right. I'm just, it's a good time to kind of announce and all that. We got 10.
Oh yeah, we got 67.
We got 67. So guys, we only need 33 more subscribers on the Two Brothers podcast, which you can find at the top of the chat. I'm going to spam it in the YouTube chat right now. So this is Kyler Mobile. Obviously, you know Kyler Mobile. We covered Diablo Immortal as well. I'm going to show you real quick his channel here.
Hope you have a lot of fun with the van.
Thanks, man. I appreciate the 10. I'm going to put that 10 towards the van fund here. CHF. Isn't that is, that's Swedish currency, right? CHF? I forget. Swedish. Sure. It's not like francs. It's what?
I don't know.
Kitty, get off the table.
No idea.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. CHF currency. What is it? Okay. The Swiss francs. I was right. It is. It's okay. That's this.
Check. Nailed it.
Fucking nailed it.
Also, it is live.
It is live. Okay. So the first podcast just officially went live. I'm going to pull it up on camera here. Two Brothers Podcast. There it is. So on this channel, we're going to have art and all that's going to pop up. I know it's a little bit plain. but we literally just started.
It's so planned.
First video is now officially out. So there you go. 27 seconds ago, it's officially out. You can watch the very first one, but all we got 75 subs. We literally only need 25 more, and then we can start actually doing the podcast live if we want. They're going to be out every Tuesday. I think we decided every Tuesday. They're going to be out as well. And we're going to record another one today, as a matter of fact. So that's the plan. So we're going to be recording one more of those also. And then Kyra Mobile's channel, if you're wondering, just in case you haven't seen Kyra Mobile before, this is Kyra Mobile here. And he covered Diablo Immortal for a while. You can see there's the Immortal videos down here. And this is his channel. And we'll put a link also if you want. And we have known each other for how many years now?
Over a decade. Over a decade
by a couple years at least, I think. Yeah, I think we probably like 12 years, something like that. So, and $2 coming in from Gary. Thanks, Gary.
Let's go. Gary's
been doing like $2 here, $20 there. We've actually had some pretty significant support towards the van fund today. You know, the guy who's always flaming you, like with the $5 donos. He donated $200 today.
Oh, wow. What a sweet guy.
What a nice guy. And
no flame.
No flame. No flame. He only talked about how his man parts are in the Guinness World Record, but he didn't mention you once this time.
Oh, that's sick.
So,
I mean, if he wants to flame us for like $50 a pop, that's totally fine.
That's how I feel, but you know, I mean, we will accept. Kyra is a punching bag for donos.
If you want to pay me to, it's
to get roasted.
Yeah. It's like prize fighting, but like no damage, no CTE.
Yeah. You get it up front with every punch. Could you imagine if they divided in prize fighting, they divided it per punch? So it's like every time you ate a punch, $50,000. You know?
Yeah, people like Max Holloway and shit would make a fucking killing.
And then
these people that are just like
that would be interesting because then it's like the people you have to pay them every time you punch them. It's like you pay them. So you want to knock them out with as least hits as possible.
He would go broke. Like there's like volume fighters, like people have like crazy cardio, and like those are the people you want to, like, yes, sign me up, you're the money fight. And then there's people like Nagano that like one punch knock you out, and then it's like fuck that, and you're never getting a fight anymore.
So there's two strats with that. It's tank meta where you just have to
that would make so many people, like, everyone would just go to heavyweight and just get as big as possible. Like that would be the meta. Like just every other division, so
every time they score they get something. So all right, Gerhard, you have a great one, man. So the plan today is we have a couple things we're going to do today. This live stream is not going to be going too much longer. This was kind of a temporary one while I was waiting on Kyra to come out. We're going to be recording the podcast today. We might do, depending upon how you're feeling, we might do like an IRL live stream from the phone while we go to Home Depot, and there's a couple van things we might be doing today maybe. But the first thing we're going to be doing is the podcast. And I don't think we're going to be recording that one live. I think this is probably another one we're actually recording, and then posting. I would assume.
I think that's the move.
Yeah, and then, but the next one maybe might actually be live. We're getting to that point. It's seeming like people are actually showing up, and we probably are going to break the 100 literally. And we're at 83, so we only need 17 more. I'm sure that will come through by the time people see the VOD and stuff as well. I think,
but just by the nature of the algorithm, it's just going to push it.
Everyone's going to love the podcast. No one's thought of the idea of a podcast before.
I mean, definitely not an oversaturated market. That's for sure. I think we're first to market actually.
Might be. At least in our demographic.
Middle-aged, like 30-year-old white people. Yeah, like
none of them have done it yet.
And I think we're pioneers.
We're absolutely the first. So, Kitty, we've been talking about Kitty Cat too because she's been going a little bit crazy.
Okay. And then was missing the attention and wanted to make it all about her.
She has. That's kind of what she's been doing today. So, okay. So I think that's probably a good place here. You want to wrap this one up and then figure out what we're doing here?
All right, guys. Well, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We got new videos for Diablo Immortal coming soon. Podcast, be sure to stay tuned, and we're out of here.
There you go.
Peace.
All right, that wraps it up. Thanks for coming by today. Obviously, huge shout out to Ryan for the $200. All the new members. We got a bunch of new members today. Xander, Evo, a few other people I'm forgetting here as well. Gary, thanks for all the donos today. Andre with the don. We had a bunch of super chats. Appreciate it. All that's going towards the van. We're going to be doing some more content. And one other thing I'm going to plug real quick is the Twitch live, because we might maybe 50-50 Might be going live here off the handheld, which is the Twitch live stream as well, because we got a couple other things we got to do today. So if you have any interest, check that out as well. And that's it. We're out of here. All right, bye-bye, everybody.